If you're like any oil and gas company with operations in the Permian Basin or other producing regions, you've likely got various sites throughout Texas and the lower 48, but have a very difficult time knowing exactly what's happening at each of them. Windshield time leads to increased HSE events, increased cost, increases in operational inefficiencies, and on average, wasted drive time and routine data-intensive tasks represent a loss of about 19 working days per employee annually in the oil and gas industry. Now, these are not my statistics. These are industry statistics, but they go to the heart of a very significant problem that this industry is faced with. These operational inefficiencies, of course, end up costing companies significant revenue loss or perhaps just a significant hit to the bottom line. Even if you do have remote access to some of the information at these locations, it's likely in multiple different applications with different logins, different employee databases that are quite difficult to maintain. And sometimes just the process of cross-referencing the data with various different sources and information across platforms can be very frustrating, very time-consuming. And then, of course, you top it all off with intermittent internet connectivity at these remote facilities, which leads to inaccurate or sometimes not even any data at all being collected or reported. In the unfortunate but not uncommon scenario that something happens at one of these sites, it can go unnoticed until an operator is scheduled to make their next visit. And finding the root cause of the issue then becomes a very tedious process before you can begin fixing the issue and resume normal operations, which ultimately results in an increased NPT. Now, all these problems are fundamentally caused by a lack of visibility and actionable intelligence that allows you to act quickly at the most crucial times. Having a centralized application for all your site data that could send you instantaneous alerts and notifications could greatly help reduce all this non-productive time and help maximize operational efficiencies. At 2020 Solutions, we offer a state-of-the-art hybrid cloud edge-based AIoT platform to provide the most comprehensive automation and security solution from a single provider in the market today. We deliver wired and wireless solutions for automation, for video surveillance, access control, active shooter location identification, license plate recognition, manned monitoring, IT as a service, and then, of course, business intelligence and analytics. And all this is designed to help you make better decisions to manage your business in the field. Our automation solution enables you to monitor and control the production of products to maximize productivity and efficiency of systems and sites, constantly receiving and diagnosing data from sensors. Our unique bidirectional control technology controls site operations to optimize the production and delivery of products and services. We offer a very customizable user interface that aggregates your sites and your information into one platform, giving you a, as it were, single pane of glass view into those operations all across the enterprise. If you're alerted that a piece of equipment stops working or a value crosses a particular threshold, or let's say a blacklisted license plate arrives on one of your sites, you can immediately access a video feed to see what's happening. And then, of course, take immediate action through the platform. And if necessary, use that information to dispatch operators. Now, based on your particular needs, 2020 will design, implement, and maintain an automation and monitoring solution tailored to your specific requirements, which will allow you to be as hands-off or as hands-on as you want to be with your site operations. And when you've got multiple sites installed, you can quickly cycle through them to change set points, look at historical data, confirm your site is up and running as expected, look at recent maintenance issues, or even manage with predictive analytics. If something seems out of place, then you can always take the on-site camera, pan it, tilt it, zoom it around your facility to get a complete picture in real time. You don't even need to wait for your operator to visit the location to get updated information about the site. All of this can be done remotely through the camera as an extension of your remote operation. A new product that we're super excited about is our SiteWatch Express DIY unit. This comes paired with a PTZ camera and offers an optional ASLI solution. These units can be installed by a single person in less than 30 minutes. You can easily then tie them into existing HMI screens for data acquisition and remote control, which can then be accessed by the very same platform as the camera. We actually work with you to maximize the amount of site information that you have at your fingertips without having to have someone physically on location. And all of this is done to help you keep your sites up and running so that you can save precious time and money and keep your operations running at peak efficiency. At 2020, we use artificial intelligence through video surveillance and access control to acquire very specific data for customers that would otherwise require a very manual process. As an example, we recently trained our cameras to recognize certain types of trucks and vehicles entering a customer's facility and to signify what type of truck was arriving on location. We also looked at what the license plate is, and we're checking for things like what time did the truck arrive, what time did they depart, and so on. This allowed this customer to automate their out-of-date ticketing system that the contractors and employees spend hours on every single day. For another customer, we trained our cameras to recognize when a pump jack is running to automate the acquisition of data around uptime versus downtime of pumps throughout the region. If you have a tedious process that could be automated by having 24/7 visibility, we can train our camera technology and our sensor integration technology to recognize specific information about your processes and then automatically capture all the data that you need to manage your business process in real time. In addition, the SiteWatch family of products are designed to provide 24/7 video surveillance, access control, and monitoring capabilities, which further eliminates the need for multiple solutions or additional staffing. Because our solutions were designed from the ground up for the rugged off-grid environments, there's no need to provide internet or line power for any of our devices. Whatever your automation or security challenges are, 2020 brings innovation and technology to help you address those challenges. All of this in turn saves you money, increases your operational efficiency, and at the end of the day, it helps you sleep better at night, knowing that your sites are being managed, monitored, and secured 24/7.